I'm going to show you today how to make the perfect banana pudding. What you are looking at right now is 4 cans of evaporated milk. For those that don't know what that is, carnation milk. Exactly 4 cans. I'll be right back to give you the rest of your ingredients to a banana pudding that make you want to slap your mama. Stay tuned. Okay, our next ingredient is 12 tablespoons of flour. You have to make them even so that you come out right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our next ingredient will be sugar. For those that don't like a lot of sugar, it's supposed to be 2.5 cups. But for me, carnation milk is sweet. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 1.5 cups of sugar. Alrighty, here's my 1 cup right here. And here I come back with my 1/2 cup. You know what? Today's Easter. Let's do 2 cups. That's our 2nd cup. Our next ingredient that we are going to do will have to wait because this ingredient, this is the carnation milk, 12 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of sugar. Now it has to cook until thick, which usually takes roughly 15 minutes. With some people with electric stoves, maybe 20 minutes. But continuously stir so you won't get lumps, and you need to use a whisk. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got my whisker. This is what we have to do before you start cooking it. So you can stir that sugar that we just dumped in there, the flour. We want to get it all mixed up from around the pot, you know. We need it all mixed up really good. And we're going to put it like on a medium heat so that it'll cook. And once it cooks, you'll see it start thickening up. And then that's when we'll come back with the rest of our ingredients. But right now, we need this to get thick. But wait, let me tell you. Put your 1 stick of butter out. Let it get room temperature. Take out your vanilla and take out your banana extract because we're going to need all that. Oh, before I forget, get those 8 egg yolks ready because that's what we're using. Not the whole egg, the egg yolk. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's let it cook. Alright, mine is starting to get thick. Keep stirring because next we're going to add our 8 egg yolks. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. But make sure when you put your 8 egg yolks in a bowl, you put 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of banana extract. And that is for flavoring. You can use a little more banana extract if you just really like, you know, the great taste of bananas. Be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, mine's is thick. Here comes the tricky part. There's my eggs, my vanilla, my banana extract. Here's the tricky part. You don't want to pour it in here because it's hot. What you want to do is take a whole cup full, let it drip, turn your fire down low because you don't want it to stick. Pour it in here. Now, ladies and gents, start whisking. It's going to get thick because that's what you want. Once you get it all mixed together, you make sure it's all mixed. Do that. Sit that there for a second. Take this bowl right here. Pour it in there. Alrighty. Now we go back to stirring. We're going to let this cook for another 4 minutes. My next ingredient you'll see will be that great butter. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Let that cook for 4 minutes. Alrighty. Here's our last ingredient. Butter. Let it rip. What you need to do now is let that butter melt for about 2 minutes. Make sure you're not sticking, so you're going to have to stir. See how thick that is? That's how thick yours is supposed to be. Be right back. Once that butter melts, you want it to melt completely. About 2 minutes. Let it simmer. Turn it off. Let it cool, because I'm turning mine off now. And we're going to let it cool. Start preparing your cookies and your bananas. Before I forget, let me give you my secret ingredient. Lemon juice. Use just a little. Gives it that zing. I use those. You can use those right there. Those are the best ones to use. That's my first layer. I will come back and show you my first layer, and then you'll layer these with bananas, and so on and so on. I will come back once I have layered my whole pan. Okay, this one took me 4.5 bananas. I'm layered up. I'm ready for my pudding. Pour your pudding in between the cracks until you're to the rim, and then I'll tell you your next ingredient. Make sure your pudding's cool, unless you don't mind your cookies being mushy, but mine is still a little warm, so I'm going to wait another 10 minutes before I pour mine over my cookies and bananas. That's how it's supposed to look after you poured it in. Now we're going to go through. I shook it so it can all even out and make it to the bottom. And now we're going to crumble our cookies on top. Let's get started. I crumbled my cookies. I ran out. But you know the concept, because I have to run to the store and get some more. Crumble them to make your crumb top. Now that's a banana pudding that will make you slap yo mama. Leave messages, comments, and everything to let me know how yours turned out and how you liked it. Now this is Monique, and this is Mo Better Banana Pudding.